Because this particular program is on my heart, because most of the topics are something I was doing personally. So for me to get some kind of tutorial package CD is a good thing. It is the problem, right? So we'll go through the simulation. There are so many topics. We have malaria, topic on malaria, HIV, basic hygiene, safe water, compost. And in fact, we are in an era where we have to promote compost. Food is becoming a crisis commodity. Water is becoming a crisis commodity. And this is the time we need to encourage ourselves and educate ourselves in how to do compost, how to plant some, I was happy when I see okra here, I see bitter leaf here. At least in every house, we should be able to get something. Because food, we are entering into stages where commodities, food prices are getting high. So when you are able to have some portion of your house vegetable, then we have bed net, we have looking after your teeth, that's teeth hygiene. For those of us here. Okay. Then planting trees, coronavirus, cholera, breastfeeding, diarrhea, TB, etc., etc. So we chose these topics.
It's a voluntary work project, and today we are launching it on a pilot base, where we will be giving materials, well packed, so that when you go to your various communities, you showcase it and then bring your reports on time, because everything is time bound. I believe once we are here, it means we are ready to work. I believe an account on one's life is determined by the period spent on earth and what each time was used for. Hence the need to serve each individual with speed and accuracy. So if we are committed, we need to have the weaker ones, those who are ignorant. All the programs that we are going to do, they are all already in the system, but we need to sensitize people. It's just like education. We upgrade ourselves in an innovative way and bringing people on board. And if you are able to save a life and put smiles on people's faces, I think when they are sound in mind, they can live independent life and not be liabilities on all of us. If everybody is healthy, can feed himself or herself and move along, when lies the unhealthy competition in society? Because at the end of it all, everybody qualifies for the 6 feet. But what impact are you going to leave behind? That is what matters.
Since I was born as an NGO man, I've never seen before is the unity, understanding, and volunteerism of our group. When I said I will give out a hot, they say, wow, this one say I'll give water, this one say I'll give meat pie, this one say I'll bring drinks, this one say I'll bring projector.
My appeal is that let's start something. Let's start. When we start, it will yield results. They're waiting for evidence, results. We can all smile. So before questions and answers come in, let me invite our chairman, Mr. Nesotin, also to give us his address. Hello. Hello.
Hi. I'm very happy seeing the faces that I've not seen in a long time. And I'm also very happy seeing new faces. It means that we have new members coming on board the network, and that gives us hope for the future. The name again is Ernest Watson, and just this past April, I was elected the president of our network, Garnet. Some of you are the AGM, but not all of you are able to make it because you have to respect the numbers and all of that. Now that AGM was a very important one because it was the first time we are having an AGM in close to 10 years. There's always a problem. Networks will be doing so well until it gets to the time for the leadership to move on and for others to come in. It's always a big problem with all our networks. Either the person who's in there wants to entrench himself or herself, or the people will forcibly remove the person and there will be chaos. So for so many years now, we have not been making progress. For us as Garnet, before 2010, we were doing well. In fact, we were the civil society angle that was driving the national response. We used to hold programs all across the country. Garnet was everywhere. We were the darling boys and girls of the Ghana Youth. We got to a point in time, we also overstayed. We became guilty of the same things that we were accusing others of. But then, you know, as they say, until you get in there, you got to understand some of the dynamics. So, we were able to gather manage the situation until this year, finally, we had the AGM. So far, the transition has been very smooth.